Welcome to How to Improve Your Government Proposals Win Probability. It's a second installment in our series on how to change your organization's proposal culture. So, first task is to go ahead and improve proposal quality instead of sticking to the idea that cut and paste will do. So, cutting and pasting may save resources, but it actually never increases win probability. Now, some proposal sections are appropriate for use with some tailoring, of course. Various plan templates like subcontracting plan, quality assurance plan. Of course, you don't just give the customer a quality assurance plan that's not tailored to this project. That's not very effective either. So you have to make sure that you tailor. Also, branded methodology modified to apply to this customer's environment, that may be the same, but it also is going to be slightly different and have a different flavor for each customer's application. Your commercial off-the-shelf product descriptions. So if you have those, then those are not going to change that much from customer to customer. However, the way that they are integrated for this customer, the features for this customer, they're all going to be very specific. Also, other proposal sections must always be custom developed to your client. In government proposals, that is absolutely key to success. Now, you can speed up proposal development. You don't have to forget about the reuse and recycling. It's good. So you want to focus on developing a better framework for brainstorming, for example. That's what saves you resources and actually produces customer-focused content. So check out our capture management process solution development to nail your technical approach. We have that video in the blog, so right here. And we also have another presentation in this series, how to improve your government proposals Pwin, measure your proposal quality. Check that out as well so that you can benchmark against best practices and implement some proposal quality measures in your organization. Don't focus on proposal completion, focus on winning. So these are fundamentally different approaches culturally, right? So the first one is worried about getting the proposal done by the deadline. No matter what, it goes in by the deadline, which is nice because you can't really win if you don't make the deadline because you're going to be thrown out. However, it really is not what's going to win you the proposal. So the other side, the other approach is to focus on what it takes to win. It also takes two separate mindsets. One is about the process for process sake. Just make the deadline, just get it done. And the other one is about making the proposal content sizzle. And again, very fundamental philosophy differences here in different organizations, and the ones that really focus on the content over the process, and the process really serves and enables everything. Those are the organizations that have much higher win rates. You want to establish a culture of winning and hire capture and proposal managers accordingly. So the ones who actually profess to be process czars really are not the best ones out there. The superstars are those who will crawl over the broken glass to win. And that way they inspire the SMEs to produce subject matter experts to produce winning content. Those are the people that you want, the ones with the fire in the belly. So you want to line up enough of the right resources to win. Winning government contracts consistently is an investment. This is something that cannot really be done very well on the cheap. You want to expect to invest between 0.75% to 1.5% of the total contract value in capture and proposal development. But that pays huge dividends, essentially, in your ability to win competitive contracts. You want to ensure your subject matter experts participate in the process. That's, again, another one of the secrets over the years. We realized if you don't have the right subject matter experts, then your chances of winning are going to be much lower. Don't expect your proposal person to make up all the content unless they are the subject matter expert. So you want to make sure that you position your project personnel to serve on your proposal team. They may have to work nights and weekends. And you want to make sure that you set expectations for their position when you hire people too. You want to establish the culture of business development in your organization. Everybody does BD. Everybody everybody. There's not even a person in your organization should not be doing business development and trying to build business, even if they're like in finance or something else. It's really unrelated. You want to train and incentivize program personnel appropriately. So that's really key. Training is key for anything that you do, and then so you want them to be effective and efficient and be competent at what they're doing, and you want to make sure that they have an incentive to burn midnight oil on some of those things and sacrifice their family time to work on the proposals. You want to also prepare a matrix of resources that's needed from the entire team early on, including the subcontractors. And I mean by literally going through all of the resources you need to develop this proposal, including every single technical section, and say, okay, where is that going to come from and who is that going to be? TBD is not good enough, right, to be determined. You want to include resource commitments on your teaming agreements with your partners, because that's really important. If you don't agree for something like that in advance, a lot of the times you won't get it. Now, you want to invest in continuously training business development personnel and also your project personnel. Training makes all the difference in winning. Look at this lesson from the Vietnam War, for example. In the Vietnam War, pilot 1969 kill ratio was 1.5 to 1. So 1.5 U.S. planes to shoot down the one Vietnamese plane. So for every 3 planes that were shot down, we lost 2 planes. This was really unacceptable. And the U.S. Air Force did a study and then concluded you need better technology, better planes. The U.S. Navy said, well, more training is needed. So as a result of implementing those methodologies, 1972, Air Force finished Vietnam War with the same exact ratio, while they had the better technology. Navy finished with 12 to 1. That's the difference that the training really makes. So not to invest a few $1,000s in a few days into training, in proposal development and capture and business development, while continuing to lose millions in contract awards and settling for a below average or an average win rate is literally crazy. So don't worry about your highly trained capture and proposal personnel that could leave now that you've invested your precious training dollars and it could go somewhere else. Worry about the fact that your untrained personnel will stay and you will continue to lose over the years. So it's a very different concern. Make sure that you invest in the training. Our Bid and Proposal Academy courses are available, and you can even get your personnel certified in business development and get a comprehensive kind of preparation for their role. Be the driver of your organization's success instead of being an obstacle. Management that understands what's important in business development will make better business decisions. Your hiring of the people, your bid no bid decisions for your opportunities, your organizational initiatives, culture shifts, all of these are going to be done so much more competently if you get the training yourself as well and read the books on that. Involve your operations personnel in business development instead of isolating them and carrying the business development load at the top. You want them to expect to do this, like I had mentioned earlier, expect to do business development in your organization. That should be part of your culture. That should be something that they are rewarded for, and they are bringing you opportunities. Your entire workforce should be the sales force. And business development is everyone's responsibility should be the motto of your company. If you're not in a decision-making position in your business development organization and you're watching this video and you're saying, yeah, but what could I really do? Then you actually may still lead at the grassroots level. It requires an internal sales job to convince your leadership. You essentially have to sell them on some of this stuff. And the great way to get promoted, either within your organization or if your organization doesn't appreciate your efforts, get the another higher paying job is to actually lead those initiatives, implement them, show the results, document the metrics, and present to your management, because you are going to be the one who is going to be making that difference, and you're going to see an uptick in your win probability. So you want to make sure that you communicate a vision of what the company could be if you did business development the right way, and you literally could get up to a 75% win rate. That's the kind of organization that I come from. And we did all of those implemented all of those initiatives, did all the training, and that's why we were so highly effective. So additional resources and contact information. So check out our blog. It has videos on it on different aspects, solution development to nail your technical approach, talks about the checklists and different methods to speed up your brainstorming. There are other videos in the series that are coming up, but also the initial one, how to improve your government proposals Pwin, measure your proposal quality. Also check out OST's Bid and Proposal Academy courses. We cover business development, capture, proposals, every aspect of how to win, and we go into great detail so people really, really enjoy our courses. And of course, the GovCon Incubator for very small businesses, we have really detailed courses where we go at the most profound level into how to accomplish every single business development task. So you really learn how to grow your organization and put it on steroids. Check everything out at ostglobalsolutions.com and stay tuned for the rest of the series. Thank you.